Good morning, all. This is Sheba. Now we are going to see about the electronic devices. Before going into the subject, let us see a brief intro of what is meant by these electronic devices. Since we are new to this electronics domain, first let us learn what is meant by electronics and what is the purpose of learning it. Electronics is nothing but it is a branch of science that deals with the study of flow and control of electrons, that is electricity. In electricity, we know that current, which is the flow of electrons. Electronics is controlling the flow of such electrons using the electronic components. As we can see in this diagram, the flow of current, that is which is generated using this battery, is controlled using the resistor. Here resistor act as the electronic device for the purpose of controlling the flow of electrons. So this is a simple explanation of what is meant by electronics. Generally, we come across the two terms electrical and electronics, and we will be confusing with the two terms. What is meant by this electrical and what is meant by this electronics? Electrical is nothing but, as I have said, it is a current and voltage, that is the flow of electrons alone. By using the electrical devices, the power is given and the current start flowing, like batteries and generators. Electronics is for the purpose of controlling the flow of current. We go for the help of devices such as electronic devices. You can see the clear difference between the electrical and electronics I have mentioned in this comparison. Electrical devices lack decision making. For example, bulb. If you switch on the bulb, it can just light on and give its energy in the form of light to us. But it cannot decide any decision of its own. For example, when to switch on and when to switch off. But by using an electronic device like LDR, for example, light dependent resistor, you can control the switching on and off of the bulb. Whenever there is a need for light, it will switch on automatically, and whenever there is no need for light, it will switch off automatically. So this is a simple example of electrical and electronics in real time purpose. And electronic devices works with high voltage. Electrical devices works with high voltage and current, whereas this electronic devices, if you go for real time implementation, it will consume a very low voltage and current. Electrical devices produces current and voltage. Electronic devices control those current and voltage. Electrical devices works with alternating current, whereas electronic devices works with direct current. Electric devices works with minimum 110 volt, whereas you can operate an electronic devices with minimum 5 volt. If you take a real time application example, serial bulb, of course everyone has come across this serial bulb, even in home for the decoration of puja room or for birthday decoration and all, we will be using this LED serial bulbs. You can see it charges a minimum of 5 volt alone. There is no high volt consumption or any danger in this serial bulb, so that it is easily implemented in everywhere because of its simplicity, low cost and very low power consumption. This is a very practical example of electronic device. Whereas you can see electric with motors or transformers. We have come across those devices, transformers and all. Even in our street, we will be seeing those transformers. They charge a very high voltage so that it is dangerous to stand near those transformers. It acts as a distribution device. Whereas in electronic devices, it deals with semiconductors and transistor. That is, it converts those high voltage into very minimum low voltage, and it controls the devices using those low voltages. This is the major difference between the electrical and electronics you can see in real time. Moving to the electronic devices. What role mean these electronic devices? We are mentioning electronic devices, but how these electronic devices are implemented in real time? Yes, you can see even a child playing a toy. Everyone has come across this toy. For example, car. It will be having a sensor. The car will rotate automatically without the control of human. If a child drop the car in the floor, the car starts running and it turns its direction according to the obstacles coming in its path. So if there is any obstacle means it will change its path automatically without any manual intervention. It is a real-time example of electronic device. So there is a sensor inside those toy, and based on those sensor it senses and it changes the path according to it. You can see ceiling fan. Ceiling fan is an electrical device. How it comes under electronics, you can think of it. Yes, of course, it is an electrical device, but ceiling fan in general, we will be switching on the fan, and based on the switch on, the fan will start rotating. But now, in recent times, there is no need for us to stand up or go to the room and switch on the fan or switch off the fan. For example, if we forgot to switch off the fan and we came to other room, we can sit in our own place and we can switch off the fan in the other room also. How it is possible? Yes, by using the electronics softwares. It uses the switches which can be controlled even from the mobile in our hand. Our mobile will be downloading the software which control the ceiling fan, so that we can switch on or off using the Bluetooth or else Wi-Fi. If we go for long distance communication, you can go for Wi-Fi. If you are controlling in the nearest distance, you will be using the Bluetooth for controlling the fan. And you can see the digital clock. Of course, we have seen this digital clock and digital LED announcement in everywhere. You can see in the city town bus, you can see in the railway station, you can see in the banking. For example, token number. If you are waiting in a queue in bank, 10 people are sitting and 10 people are waiting in a queue. If you are the token number 110, for example, after completing the 109, it will call automatically token number 110. The display will be LED display, LCD display will be displaying the person particular token number, so that the person will be going there and getting the particular work. So this is a real-time application of electronic device. And pianos, gadgets, every electronic gadgets, even mobile phone is the very real practical of the electronic device. Of course, mobile phone, without mobile phone and laptop, there is no other work possible. Everything comes under this devices. In home purpose, electric rice cooker, microwave oven, everything comes under this electronic devices category. So we are given a predefined instruction to those devices. It is taking inbuilt of those instruction, and it is working based on the instructions we are giving. So this is are the practical examples of electronic devices. Moving to the basic electronic components. Okay, I'm saying electronic device. How this electronic device is working? Based on the electronic components inside those devices. So what are all these components available in electronics? You can see the components here like resistors, capacitors, transistors, LDR, inductors, transformers, LEDs, diodes, LCDs, IR receivers and transmitters, switches, relays, batteries, ICs, multimeters, power supplies, motors, everything comes under this electronic components. Okay, I have listed out this electronic component at a stretch, but if you go to the working of those electronic components, how this will be working, we are going to see this electronic components each and everything in detail in the forthcoming slides. So here I have pointed out the most important electronic components like resistors, capacitors, diodes, switches. You can see a very closed picturization of these electronic devices here. Now moving to the electronic components working. Okay, let me say for example, here in this diagram they have given connected resistors, diodes, relays. So here resistor, what is the purpose of this resistor? I have to know the working of this resistor and basing operation of this resistor. Then only I can connect it in a right place to perform the particular operation. Without knowing the basic functionality or basic working of that component, I cannot connect it in a circuit. The basic work behind this electronic devices is you have to properly connect all these electronic components in a circuit, and this circuit is created as a module for working in real time. This is the basic logic behind these electronic devices. And you can see the YouTube link also below the diagram. This is useful for finding the animation working of these electronic components. What is mean by this electronics? As I have said, this electronics is nothing but it is the flow of control of electrons. So I am connecting this electronic components, for example resistor, capacitor, inductor, in a serial or parallel fashion according to the application. So after connecting this, I am giving a supply. This supply is taken as the input to the component. The component will either restrict or filter out or increase or multiply the supply I am giving according to the application. So you can take a real-time example. A serial light itself I am taking for real-time example. I am connecting LED bulbs in a serial fashion so that it is said to be serial light. So I am connecting all the LED bulbs in a serial fashion. So after connecting this LED bulbs, I need to switch on the lights for giving the light to the particular work. I am connecting this serial light. If you keenly observe this working of serial light, whether all this serial light will be lightning continuously? Of course not. If you need to continuously light on this light, it will be continuously lighting. There will be also switches available for passing the light, that is for resuming the light for certain duration and again blinking, resuming and again blinking. So it will pass for a certain duration and again start blinking. You can change the settings according to the need. So all the time the supply of current is not needed continuously. It can be minimized according to the need of application, and that is the work of the electronic components I am connecting here. If you are connecting it directly to an electrical circuit, it will continuously give you the current without any pass or any break. But using these electronic devices and circuits, I can stop the current, I can pass the current whenever I need, and I can again give back the current again whenever I need. So that is the major application why I am going to this electronics. Again, a detailed view of what is mean by this electronics. It is nothing but the study of how to control the flow of current, that is flow of electrons. Current is nothing but the flow of electrons. Okay, so electronics is the study of how to control this flow of electrons. It is nothing but a branch of physics. Is it so? Of course, electronics is a part of physics. It is evaluated from the physics. Basics of electronics comes from the physics. If you go to the in-depth, detailed view of this electronics is the basics of physics, that is semiconductor physics. Electronics, the major devices used here is semiconductors. So you have frequently crossed under the term semiconductor when we are learning this electronics and physics. Electronics is a technology concerned with the design of circuits using transistors and microchips. Of course, another major implementation why we are going to this electronics is the minimization of the devices. What is the purpose of this minimization? Yes, you can see in 1990s, the Madurai city, the area of the Madurai city, you can calculate the total area of the Madurai city with the total number of houses. It is somewhat 80 to 75 to 80%. But now, how many houses have been here? Nearly 95% of the area is filled with the buildings and houses. Of course, the area gets reduced with the increase in the population. Similarly, if we go on increasing the components of these electronic circuits, it will also increase the size of the device. You can see in real time, initially how the computer was. Everyone will know that the computer is a device that is filled with the entire room, a big room. The size of the computer is filled with the entire big room. After that, according to the purpose, they have started reducing the size of computer by using the devices like integrated chips within it. This integrated chip is nothing but our electronic device. That is the microchip mentioned here. Microchip, integrated chip is made up of thousands of transistors. Transistor is also our electronic device. That is the technology now in recent trend. The laptop, mobile phones, everything works on this microchip, integrated chip within it. This chip only carries the entire work and application you are going to do with your device. That device is totally controlled by our electronics. So the recent technology is fully controlled by this electronics. And the next point, movement of electrons in a semiconductor, vacuum or gas. Yes, it concerns with the movement of electrons. The electron movement is controlled by the electronic devices. So this is the basic information lying behind this electronics. Moving to the basic components. What are all the basic components that are available in the electronic circuits? You can see I have mentioned the 6 major components here. There are many components in electronic circuits, but now we are going to see the 6 major components like resistor, capacitor, inductor, connectors, LED and IR module. Resistors. What is mean by this resistors? In general, what is the meaning of resist? Resist means to stop something, to oppose something. Yes, resistor is used for stopping or opposing the flow of current. For example, if you need to send 5 volt across the resistor, if the input is 10 volt, then resistor resist the increased 5 volt, that is from the 10 volt only 5 volt is permitted to flow out of it. It stops the another 5 volt of current. So that is the purpose of resistor. It opposes the flow of current. It have potential drop across it. We have seen the resistors in the first semester itself. You will be having seen about these resistors. You have learned the color coding of these resistors also. Black means it is indicated as 0, brown is indicated as 1, red is 2, orange 3, yellow 4, green 5, blue 6, violet 7, grey 8 and white 9. It indicates the first 3 colors. And the multiplier is the 4th one. Last color indicates the tolerance, plus or minus value, gold or silver. Based on that, the resistor value is calculated. So this is the purpose of using the resistors. And moving to the capacitors. What is meant by these capacitors? It is a storage element. It stores in the form of electric current, electrical charge. So, what is the purpose of storing? As I have said, in serial light, we don't need the entire electric current to be supplied continuously. It can be passed for certain duration and again it can resume back to the original state. So, for passing and resuming back, I need these capacitors to store the electric current and again give back the charge. So that is the purpose of this capacitors. You can see major 2 types of capacitor, electrolytic capacitor and disc or ceramic capacitors. These are all the diagrammatic representation of those capacitors. And capacitor is usually mentioned in farad. Its unit is farad. Resistor is unit is ohms. And capacitor in farad. Next is the potentiometer. Potentiometer is nothing but it is a variable resistor. It is a pot. You will be mentioning it as a pot. It will be having 3 legs so that you can vary the value of resistor. What is the meaning between the resistor and this potentiometer is, resistor it is a fixed value. You cannot change the value. If you need to change the value of resistor, you can have to replace the resistor itself. As a component itself you have to replace. But this potentiometer, it is an adjustable resistor. Whereas you can change the value of the resistor according to the application you need. Moving to the next, inductors. Inductor, it is nothing but it resists changes in electric current passing through it. It is also a storage device, but it stores the current in the form of magnetic storage. After that particular duration of passing, it again reproduces the stored values. So this is the purpose of inductors. So these are all the inductors color codes. There are also many types of inductors available. According to the application we need, we can modify the inductors. Moving to the connectors, of course, connector is one of the major thing. Why this connector is a major thing means, this connector, you are connecting every devices in electrical circuit, in electrical board means, if you are connecting the connector with the another board means, you need to connect two boards, then only they will be communicating. So the purpose of connector is connecting two electrical devices or electronic components. There are breakaway header connectors, you can see here. Jumper connectors, jumpers means you can connect from a pin to pin connector. These connectors are used to connect both sides of whole connectors. Next, moving to the LEDs, we have discussed a lot about the light emitting diodes, LEDs. Light emitting diodes, of course, it is a semiconductor light source. It emits the light. You can see many colors of LED. That's why these LEDs are mostly used in serial bulbs, because we have seen serial bulbs with a variation of colors, not only in a single color. The colors will be changing and it will be blinking according to the time duration we are setting. So these LEDs are most importantly used in all the serial bulbs, and it has a cathode and anode end. Anode refers to the positive, whereas cathode refers to the negative end of the device, and it emits the light using the electric current passing. Next, moving to the IR sensors. An infrared sensor is a detector that reacts to the infrared radiations. What is meant by this infrared radiations? Okay, for example, if you are going to the, if you can see with a real-time example, if you are going in a highways, the toll is nearing you, then your vehicle will be going near to the toll. Suddenly, the toll gate will be closed. If your vehicle is detected, suddenly it will be opened. Whether it is a manual or automatic, of course, it is an automatic. There are IR sensors inside the toll gate for detecting the obstacles coming in its path. If there will be a transmitter, there will be a receiver. If there is any obstacle crossing between those transmitter and receiver, and there is a signal cut between those transmitter and receiver means, suddenly door will be closed according to the instruction given. So this is the basic working function of the IR sensors in real time. So these IR rays reflected by the white background is received by the photodiode, while black color will absorb all the radiation. Thus photodiode would detect nothing. As I have said, if there is any obstacle crossing only, it will detect the light. If there is no obstacle means, it will detect nothing. Okay, so this is the diagrammatic representation of white surface that reflects light and black surface that absorbs it. And oscillators, of course, this is one of the major devices used in this electronic circuits. What is meant by this oscillators? It is a circuit that produces periodic oscillations without any input signal. It generates its output by own. Often, waves like sine wave, square wave, any type of wave can be generated according to the application you are giving. Oscillators convert direct current from a power supply to an alternating current signal. They are widely used in many electronic devices. You can see the oscillator in many real-time applications. Since they are generating any type of electronic circuit waves, it is used in any real-time applications. Moving to the another device, switches. Of course, we all know about this switch, but we'll be lacking to know the types of switches available. So you can learn the types of switches here. These are all the two major types of switches. Tactile push switch. Of course, this push switch is the frequently used switch for on and off. DPST switches are also available, double pole switches. So for dual twisting, and also we can use these switches. So this is the major purpose of the using these switches. By using the switches, we can on and off the device. Moving to the applications, real time applications of this electronics in daily life. As I have mentioned in the earlier slides, application and electronics, it is an interlinked one. Electronics is not a branch of study alone, it is a part of our life. Every day in everything we are using this electronics. Everyone, starting from a child to a older people, everyone is using this electronics. So in home, how this electronics is used? Yes, I have mentioned earlier LED home lighting systems, going to give a better power and cost efficiency. We are moving to this LED lights a lot nowadays for decoration purposes. Of course, since the cost is low, we can go for this LED lights for higher decoration purposes also. Application of electronics in cooking. So in household cooking, everyone is using the induction stove. Everyone is using the microwave oven. Everyone is using the solar cookers. So everything works basis on this electronics, induction cookers. If you see the induction stove, you are setting the time manually 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, it will switch off automatically. You can set to boil. For example, if you are keeping the water, you are switching on the boil symbol to boil the water. It is boiling automatically. How it is working? Based on this electronics. So everything we are using in the home appliances works on the basis of this electronics. In health monitoring, this is one of the major application of electronics. Yes, in medical field, you can see nowadays diseases are so frequently spread everywhere. Not even a single human is left out. Everyone is affected by any kind of diseases. So why we need to monitor our health using electronics? Yes, if you see the number of persons affected gets increased each and every day, there are not that much doctors and professionals, clinical professionals available for monitoring the persons regularly. For example, if a person is affected by some disease, a doctor cannot sit with him for the entire day or for entire year and monitor him continuously. But an electronic device replaces the doctor. It replaces the place of doctor. It monitors the patient without the knowledge of the patient and knowledge of the doctor. If there is any abnormality with the patient condition, it automatically convey the news to the doctor using the electronic communication device. So that is the major purpose of this electronics. Even hand wrist watches, if nowadays health monitoring, it act as a health monitoring device also. In mobile, apps are available to monitor our health. So in every daily life, we are using these electronic devices, starting from the early morning, switching on the alarm, and starting from the finishing our day at night by using the AC, using the remotes to switch on, switch off everything around us. So this electronics not only plays a role as a device, but also it is a part of our life. And in this subject, EC 8252 electronic devices, we are going to see about this detailed concept of this electronics which we have discussed now. The components like transistors, resistors, FET, LEDs, LCDs, everything we are going to discuss detail in all the 5 units available here. This is the syllabus which we are going to discuss thoroughly in this electronics. Hope let us learn something practically and develop something useful to the society in the near coming future. Thank you.